School, Laishri and Aniksha. Team C, School of India, Devashri and Shruti. Come first. Team A, start with the introduction.
Good morning to one and all present here, honorable judges, worthy opponents, and respected audience. My name is Aaron.
My name is Irene.
And we stand strongly for the statement, teachers should be funny.
I would like to start off this wonderful debate with a life-changing quote. The remembrance of a lesson is greater than the remembrance of a joke. A very pleasant good afternoon to this distinguishing panel of judges, esteemed guests, and my worthy opponents, fellow participants, and respected teachers. My name is Laishri Raja and my co-debater, Aniksha. Today, we are proudly representing Asia Public School and we are strongly against the motion that teachers should be funny.
Good morning everyone, I'm Devashri Girish Hamchate from class 5th and I'm Chavi Sharma from class 4. We both are proudly representing our school, School of India, Bangalore. Our topic for the day is teachers should be funny. What is fun? Fun is a feeling. It is an enjoyment moment. Fun is a feeling. Pass to teammate.
Humor makes a lesson enjoyable. A teacher who makes a humorous lesson, the students are really lively and interested instead of a boring lesson, right?
I would like to ask you all a question. What do you remember? A teacher who cracks jokes in class, who smiles at you before every hard question and says that you got this, don't fear. Or will you remember a teacher who just conducts a boring lesson without any student-teacher interactions?
I would like to review my opponent team A. Would you prefer a teacher whose poor explanation but a good and entertaining, or a teacher who's serious and explains every concept clearly? Imagine a classroom where a teacher is expected to, make the students laugh every single day. Of course not. See, every teacher has a different, method of teaching. One teacher cannot be like so laughing, and a teacher's job is not to win the loudest laughs. It is like to, make us prepare for our own future or something. Teaching is a profession, not a performance. Do you expect doctors to be a comedian, or do you expect judges to tell a joke? In the same way, why do you expect teachers to be funny?
Teachers also have some quality, and in that it's not only to be strict, it should also be funny. If the teacher is only strict, would you study? Such hard subjects such as math and science go hard for some people, and for that you need a funny teacher to explain. And if you have a funny teacher, you would understand the topic more easier, right? Because most of the children love fun. So, if you teach them in a fun way, will they be able to understand the topic more easier? Yes. Pass on to team A.
Laughing reduces stress and anxiety hormones. It also helps the child's memory. It helps him learn the fun way instead of boring lessons and again and again.
I would like to rebut my opponents in Team B. They stated that you would like a teacher that teachers all have a different method of teaching, and we can't expect every teacher to laugh. We are not asking to make teachers to laugh purposefully. Just a simple smile at the students can increase their liking for the teacher. And when they like the teacher, what do they like? The subject. Thus they pay more focus to the subject of the teacher which they like.
So, I would like to rebut Team A. The statement itself is, teachers should be funny. You're telling that, funny, smiling, like that laughter and all is not purposeful. The statement itself is clearly given that funny. And I hope you know what's the meaning of funny. It's not about smiles or something, way more deeper than that.
If a teacher is funny, then a student may think that the teacher is not strict. I can act however I want. The teacher may be a type of jolly or a friendly teacher. If a teacher shows her strictness, then the student will understand how we should behave in a good class.
I am strongly supporting my teammate. I agree with Team A. I'm not saying a teacher should only be funny. She should also teach. But a small smile can encourage the children to study harder. And also, as you told TV, that funny doesn't only mean smile. Cracking jokes and being better can make the children understand more, right? Pass to teammate.
When we like a lesson, we learn more of it. It improves our marks and it makes us learn in a fun way.
I would like to rebut my opponents in Team B. They said that the statement is funny and smiling is not funny. Then what is funny? Explain to you. Is it coming with a sad face and frowning and giving notes like you're not even interested? Or is it smiling at the students, greeting them, laughing along with them and interacting nicely with them? Thus they will learn and they will like the subject better and they will thus focus more on it.
I would like to ask a question to Team A and Team C. Can you name me one examination where you get marks for laughing and entertaining the class instead of learning?
And there is something I want to tell you. There is something called uncomfortable jokes. If a teacher cracks a joke in the middle of the class, the joke must not only be about some common things or something. It may be like even teasing or even kind of, discouraging some student. That is also considered as a joke. Some may laugh. Some may cannot even understand what that joke is really about. And some may just nod their head in disappointment and some may feel uncomfortable. What do you want to say that for that statement? What do students come to school for? For learning. But if you're learning with a sad face and you have a strict teacher, why do you want to come and study? Students also come for enjoying, and for enjoying there should be a good teacher. And yes, school is just like our second home. And our teachers are just like our parents. We feel open and free at our home, right? Isn't that correct? But if it's like that, why don't we do it in school too? If your teacher is strict, you'd be scared. You won't feel open to talk to her and share your doubts. But if she isn't strict and she's good with you, she's feeling supportive, then it'll be easy for you, right? Passing on to Team A.
My opponents in Team B argued that making fun of a student is funny. That is actually not funny. That is discouraging. Teachers could be funny in a method that explains more. For example, cracking a joke during a different question can guide the student to think that this question is fun and not discourage the student from trying the question.
I would like to review Team C. As Team C said, if a strict teacher, we may feel uncomfortable to share our doubts. The teacher does not be strict every time. The teacher shows us strictness when you not listen to her or not obey to the class. A teacher may not scold you for asking doubts. None of the teacher does that.
And I would also like to tell you something. I'm not telling that teachers cannot be funny. Of course, they can be funny at some parts of a class or some parts of a school life. But Does that seem too boring? Yes, to me. And encouraging is good. Who told it's bad? Before coming to debate, our teachers will encourage us, right? Do this, do that. Whereas strict teachers will scold us. If you don't do this, you'll get these consequences. Pass to team A.
So this will be your last round, okay? Conclusion.
I would like to ask Team B a question. Would you like and remember a teacher more who is very strict and just give notes on the blackboard without interacting with you? Or will you like a teacher who smiles at you, laughs, and teaches you firmly and calmly with funny examples? Thus, I rest my case saying that if teachers are funny, it not only improves concentration, but the students' liking for the teacher.
I would like to also end my debate, and I would like to tell something to every one of you. During the great Mahabharata war, what is that? Arjuna. He is the greatest archer in the whole world, and his teacher was Dronacharya. Did you think that Dronacharya was laughing and giggling and cracking jokes? He was a teacher who focused on discipline, confidence, and encouraged him to do that instead of sitting and cracking jokes and helping him prepare for a war. I would like to end off this wonderful debate with a meaningful quote. Humor is a tool, not a qualification. Thank you, my dear judges, honorable judges, respected teachers, and my dear audience for giving us such an opportunity. Thank you and happy Guru Purnima.
Talking about Dronacharya, he was strict discipline. Okay, he taught Arjun that. But did Arjun have the quality to make friends? And why do you need to make friends? You need to be friendly. And to that you need to have some qualities. And also, laughter is just like a remedy or a medicine. So if you do use it, then it will be healthy for you, right? And also, for team B, as he told that Dronacharya was strict and he was strict, yeah. So, if he's strict, we'll compare this generation and that generation. That time, the world was very, very different, right? There were kings, rulers, and etc. But now, there are humans, casual life, and etc. goes on. So, every time we need to be strict, just like Dronacharya. I would like to conclude. Thank you for giving your precious time to us.
Thank you for number 6. Now for number 7, Team A, Sunrise School, Bukaya and Abhijit.
Wait, now.